Hey there, Justin from Blaze. Today, I'm going to give you a tour around Blaze and show you how everything works. But before we get started, if you could smash that like button, that would be awesome. As you can see, here on the homepage, there are some useful informational cards and tools for new users. The cards help direct you to common areas and activities inside of Blaze. Below that, a checklist, a feature I could turn on, and some recently created posts at the bottom. On the left side of the screen is the sidebar. This is used to navigate all around the areas inside of Blaze. On the right, you have your credits. More on that later. And you also have your user icon. And if you click on that, you can access settings like billing, switch your workspaces, join and access our community, access the help center, and more. At the bottom of the page is the support bubble, which you can use to jump to our YouTube channel, our help center, the community, and the support team. So that's the homepage. Now let's walk through how all of this works by jumping into the brand kit. Blaze walks you through building your brand kit when you onboard with us. Your brand kit is how Blaze understands your business. And during the onboarding process, you put in your web address for your business and it scans your website and creates your brand kit automatically. Right now, we're in the media library. You can come here to add photos or videos that you want Blaze to use in the content that it generates for you. The styles and voice section is how Blaze represents your brand. Here you can review and tweak the visual attributes in the brand styles category and the textual characteristics in the brand voice category. This is what it uses to write text that sounds like you. Jumping over to brand profile, this section is how Blaze understands your business, like what it is. You can review and edit this if anything doesn't fit, or if you want to add more information to it. Source materials is what Blaze uses for depth around how it understands your business. Here you can upload PDFs like brand guides, news articles, product information, basically anything that you want Blaze to know about your business. It then studies this and takes it into consideration when it generates content for you. Speaking of content, let's jump over to the content preferences section next. The content preferences section is where you tell Blaze how you want your content represented. In the general section, you can set some important information up like your market locations, your target audience, and who you want to appear in your content. Both the video and image pages let you configure how you want Blaze to showcase your content. Just an image or video maybe? Maybe you just want text included, or you want to use AI generated content. That's all defined here. The social media page lets you set how frequently you want your logo used. You can define calls to action here and set up hashtags. And the blog and email page lets you configure external links, calls to action, and more. All of this gets taken into account when Blaze generates content for you. So you might be thinking, okay, but how does Blaze know what to make your content about? Let's jump to the content plan page in the sidebar. Here, Blaze uses content plans as blueprints to generate content for you. You can see that I have these campaigns set up on my calendar for the entire year, and that's because I'm using the growth plan. It lets you plan out multiple campaigns at the same time, and you can plan campaigns out for an extended period of time. If you're using our starter plan, you can plan out one active plan at a time, and you can have one plan set up for 1 week ahead. I'll go ahead and click a plan to show it to you. Here, you can review and adjust the goal of the campaign. In other words, what your content is about. You can also determine and adjust how much content is generated and the posting frequency. The cool part is, Blaze generates all of this for you automatically, but you can still review it and adjust it or even create your own campaign from scratch if you want. Clicking Edit Channels, for instance, lets you change how many posts and what kind of posts you want created to support this campaign. It's super intuitive to increase or decrease the posts and channels that you want to have your content posted to. At the bottom of the plan, you can see how many credits will be used to generate all of the content planned out in your campaign. You can also see a date when it will automatically get generated too. Each plan inside of Blaze gives you a set amount of credits per month. You use these credits to generate and regenerate content. You can click the credits button on your screen to see how many credits you currently have and how many your plan awards you each month. If you want to learn more about credits, we have a video that explains it in more depth. Once Blaze generates the content in your content plan, it schedules it out on the calendar. Let's jump over there to check it out. Here in the calendar view, you can also see it's pretty intuitive to use. You can switch between a list view, a week view, a 5-day view, whatever works for you. You can also toggle forward or backwards into the past or future as needed. You can see on my calendar, I have a combination of blogs, social media content, and a newsletter scheduled for this week. You can see the icon on the left of each of these post previews tells you what kind of content it is. The image obviously is a representation of what the post will look like. If you click on a post, you'll open it up into a preview window. At the top of the window is the title of the post and the platform that it's going to be posted to. In the middle, you can see a preview of the post. The chat bar on the left can be used to prompt any changes that you want to have Blaze make for you. And the column on the right has some tools as well. You can use the one-click tools in the Improve section to change the design, change the caption, change the branding, or even regenerate the entire post if you want. You can adjust the scheduled date and time here as well, or even enable cross-posting to other platforms with just the click of a button. I'll go ahead and post this to Instagram as well. There. If you want to make more refined or manual edits to the caption, simply highlight the caption and then click Edit Caption. Here you can manually change it. To edit the photo or design of your post, highlight it and then click Edit Design to jump into Designer, which is our fully featured image editor. From inside Designer, you can simply select and edit elements like text or logos by just clicking on them and then making adjustments. When objects are selected, options for that object appear on the right side of the screen. And you can also use the tools at the top of the window to make edits and add more to your design as well. All edits and adjustments are automatically saved. We have a playlist that also dives deeper into Designer if you want to learn more as well. Jumping back to the calendar view, let's open up a blog post next. Similarly to social media content, the preview window shows you the title of your post and the platform your content will be published to. In my case, it's a Wix blog. On the right side of the screen, you can change the scheduled date and time, and then you can click Edit Document to open the blog post to make changes. This is our document editor we call Blaze Documents. Think of it like a supercharged version of Google Docs. What makes it supercharged? It's contextually aware of what your content is. And since it knows this is a blog post, Blaze is showing us our SEO score along with some other useful tools, and even metadata information like tags, featured image, URL slug, and more. All of this is focused on the context of working on a blog. Down below in the middle of the page, there's a prompt bar that you can use to describe different changes you want Blaze to make on your behalf. And then of course you can also make regular edits like you typically would in a document editor. We have more content on this too that you can watch if you want to dive deeper. Now let's jump to integrations next. Integrations is what Blaze uses to make all of this work effortlessly. When you onboard, you're encouraged to connect your social media platforms, blog platforms, email platforms, Google Drive, etc. If you need to add in any additional accounts, change anything, or maybe add a new platform to Blaze, you come here to do it. If you run into any issues, we have step-by-step videos for each one of our integrations. As Blaze designs, schedules, and posts all of this content, it also provides insights on how everything performs. Here in the Insights page, you can see Blaze providing useful information for various platforms, high-performing posts, and more, both in a 7-day span and a 30-day span. If you're on our growth plan, you also have access to the Approvals tool. This is an optional feature that allows you and your team members to serve as gatekeepers for the content that Blaze produces. And since Blaze works on autopilot, it produces, schedules, and posts content for you automatically. This approval makes it so that only content that is approved by a person goes live. Again, this is just available for our growth plan users, and it's a super useful tool if you don't want all of this stuff just going out automatically. Lastly, we also have paid ads. You can integrate with paid ad services like Meta Ads to run paid ad campaigns directly inside of Blaze. Again, we have a video that walks through this entire process from start to finish, but it's a great way to leverage the power of Blaze in your paid ads on Instagram, Facebook, and beyond. So that's Blaze and how everything works. If you want to dive deeper into any of the features that we covered today, our YouTube channel or Help Center are great places to go for that information. Those can be accessed from that support bubble on the platform like we mentioned earlier. Our aim is to help you regain all of the hours that you're spending on marketing back. And if you haven't tried it yet, consider signing up for a free account and take it for a test drive. Also, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on all the ways that Blaze can help you grow your business.